Okay, guys, so on chapter 3, we are learning about the approximation, and then it is talking about rounding numbers. Okay, you do the rounding, round up, round down, and then you do the estimation of a certain value. So, for example, I will give you an opening question, guys. If you look at this number, oh yeah, what is the population of Indonesia? Anyone knows? How many people live in Indonesia for today? 280 million. Okay. Or you can just write 280 000 000, right? But the question is, if this number is an exact number of the total people live in Indonesia? No, of course not, right? Why? Because if you want to deal with the ones here until this part, you will be you have to be the government process. Okay, you have to do the census. Do you know what is census? The people calculation, the real-time people calculation at that time. And then again, the census itself is not accurate. Why? Every minute, every seconds might be someone born, someone died, right? And the 280 million people is also changing day by day. Not day by day, guys. Seconds by seconds. Okay, can you imagine how many people died in one second in Indonesia itself? We cannot say a certain answer, right? But statistically, in Indonesia, every 3 or 2 people died in 1 second. Everywhere in Indonesia. It might be for some reasons, of course. Might be sick, might be accident, might be anything, or miscarriage. You know what is miscarriage? Yeah, every second. And again, every seconds, 3 or 4 people were born. So can you imagine one day how many people increase in Indonesia? We never know, right? But again, we are doing our estimation. Ngira-ngira, ya. Kira-kira segini. What is the temperature of this class, guys? Is it 16 like it is presented on the AC? No. It might be 17, 18, 19. Kita ngira-ngira, ya. And we have this, the thermometer in your class. Okay, it is 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, so again, we are entering the estimation chapter. Again, we are doing approximation. For example, here, in this case, they use the Singapore context. Changi Airport handles a record of 42,338,777 passengers in 2010. And it is a 13% increase over, and also blah, 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 okay? So identify the number in the article which are actual values on and those which are approximate. Yang kira-kira yang mana? Ayo guys, yang kira-kira yang mana? Yang estimation yang mana? Yang ini ya. 73 million. Is it right? Is it a real number? Is it an exact number? Angkanya tepat nggak? Enggak ya. Ini estimation. Ini real. Oke, 42 billion. Estimation. Is estimation a wrong number? Kalau angkanya kira-kira, angkanya pasti salah nggak? Enggak ya, itu bisa benar. Itu cuma ngira-ngira. For example, total amount of, or the population of Indonesia is 280 million people. Is it right or wrong? Right, but is it specifically right? No, it is not exact number. Okay, that is what we learned. So udah tahu ya rules-nya ya. Kita lagi belajar sesuatu yang again we are estimating the values. Okay, next, don't go too slow about this. As long as you know how to do, it's quite simple. Okay, now we do the rounding. Slow but sure. We will go for it. Okay, round off each of the following numbers to the nearest 10. So if it is nearest 10, 275 can be rounded either 270 or in between 270 and 280, right? Which is the nearest? How? That's it. That's the rule. Okay. Kevin said a hint about that. What is the hint, Kevin? Yeah, increase the number, right? So this is the digits that needs to be considered from 0 until 4 and 5 until 9. Sorry, forgot. If 0 until 4, you do the round down. If you have the next digit 5 until 9, you do the round up. Okay, so if to the nearest 10, you need to look at the next digit 5, right? If it is 5, you do the round up. It means 280. Round up, naikin ke atas. Ini kalau ini round down. Okay. Oh, it's glitch. It's glitch. Wait. Okay. So round up for those numbers, the next digit is 5 until 9. Round down when the digits less than 5 or 0 until 4. So the answer will be 280. You do the round up. Okay. Any question? So each of the segment, I will give you some time to ask me. Okay. If you have any question, please ask. No? Okay, 273.1. Again, if you want to round off to the nearest 10, it has to be either 270 or 280, guys. Which is the nearest? 270. So we are rounding down the number. Okay. Why? Because it is 3. 3 decrease the number. So you decrease the number. So 270. So first step, you do the round up. Second questions, you do the round down. Okay. I think you can write it down on your paper, on the textbook or notebook. Okay. This is the important part that you need to write down. This is, guys. Okay, this one. What is the difference between round down and round up? Look at the next digit. If the next digit is 0 until 4, you do the round down. If the next digit is more than 4, means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you do the round up. Yes, Jacob? 274.6. Good question, Jacob. 274.6. Again, you look at the next digit. Nearest 10. No. So it is in between 270 or 280, right? It's again like this. What is the next digit? 4. So you don't have to consider the 6. Only next digit. No. You cannot consider 6. Yeah, you need to look at the next digit only. Okay, 70, right? Either 70 or 80. Look at the next digit. So it is 280. Hey, sorry, 270 still. Okay. Are you sure in the primary you consider the 6? What? No. Is it? No. You have to look at the next digit only. Okay, because if you look at the next 2 digits, it will be very, very hard. Okay, simply put 6-nya nggak usah dihitung lagi. So 6 increase jadi 5, 5 increase jadi 8, enggak lah. Ya, again, it's still 4. Okay, look at the next digit. Good question from Jacob. And again, focus only on the next digit. Okay. The next digit. Jadi kalau ini 9 juga tetap 4 yang dilihat. Yes? Sorry? Yes, we don't include the decimal. Just look at the next digit. Okay, only for multiple of 10, right? Nearest 10. If it is nearest 100, different case. Okay. Next ya guys. So let's go to the next part. Look at your book. Practice now to the nearest 10, 100. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. So this is not practice now one actually. Ini salah ya. Ini coba lihat di buku ada kan. What practice? Practice now berapa? One juga ya. Oke, next. Itu number one-nya nggak usah dipikirin ya. So I just focus on this. Okay, how do you read this number, guys? Oh. Yeah, that's it. Okay, 3,409,725 to the nearest 10. So look at this, nearest 10. Okay, either 20 or 30, guys. 30. Kan nearest 10 ya, nearest 10 di sini ya, guys. Here, 30 ya. Okay, be careful about that. So 30. So write it down one more time. 30, that's it. Okay, very simple, right? This is more simple than chapter 2, right, guys? Chapter 2, rounding, you do the calculation, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, fractions. Oh, so hard. This case, we only focus on one number, and you round the number. Nearest 100, it is either 700 or 800. 700. Very simple. The next digit is 2, right? So 700. So 3,409,700. That's all. How about to the nearest 1,000? Either 9,000 or 10,000. 10,000 ya guys. Why? Because you increase the 9, lu nggak bisa jadiin 0, pinjam 1 ke sini, right? Okay. How about this? 10,000. Di sini ya. Jadi either 1 or 0. 1 ya. It's the same. How can it be the same? Kok bisa sama? Ya nggak apa-apa, no problem. 9-nya yang jadi masalah ya. The 9 is the problem. 9 increase becomes 10. So to the nearest 1,000, it has to be like this. Any questions so far, guys? Is it too fast for you? Kecepatan nggak, guys? Yang paling belakang. Leonard, can you follow this? Kira-kira? Okay. So next ya, guys. In Singapore, nah ini dia. In 2010, 2010, Singapore welcomed 11,600,000 overseas visitors. Is this the real number of the visitors or no? What is this? The rounding number, right? Estimation. 11,600,000. It might be less, it might be more. Get it, guys? Bisa lebih, bisa kurang, guys. The question is asking you for to the nearest 100,000. What are the largest and smallest possible number of overseas visitor? Jadi bisa lebih kecil kan? Are you sure? Ya, bisa segini, bisa, that's it. Wait. Bentar ya, guys, bentar. Or more. 117 nggak mungkin. Bisa. Kalau 7 round tuh 7 lagi dong. Benar nggak? 6 berapa? Ah, that's it. Ini pakai logik guys, mikirnya pakai logik. Bisa 1 nggak? Lihat gini ya. Bisa gini nggak guys? Bisa juga ya. Oke, just and check. Tapi kita cari yang maximum and minimum, largest and smallest. 4 ya. Yang kanan atau yang kiri? Maximum or minimum? Yang 4999 yang mana? Maximum. Yang mana 4999-nya? Kan. Okay, that's right. But we are calculating the maximum amount. How if you round this? Kalau di round jadi apa? 11.600.000 atau 11.700.000? Ya udah berarti maksimum kan. Bisa lebih nggak? Kalau you lebihin, look at this. Jadinya 11.700.000, right? So 4.999. So subtract 1. That's the way. Okay. And still, if you do the rounding, you still get this amount of number. Get the idea? So we lock the maximum. And it is right. Di lock ya. Karena kalau you lebihin lagi udah pasti round up jadinya. Kan maksimum maunya di round down, minimum. Oh, to the nearest 100,000. Look at the question. Nah, yang kiri kita belum selesai, guys. Left side, minimum. Is this the right answer? No. Kalau nearest 100,000 ya udah ini udah beres. So you have to increase the number a bit. How about 7? Bisa kan jadi 600,000 kan? But is this the smallest amount of number? No. Dia maunya lebih kecil lagi. 6? 5, that's it. Bisa 4 nggak? Kalau 4 jadi 11.500.000, right? So this is the idea. Okay. Can we, kalau di round jadi apa? 11.600.000, got it? But if you want to decrease one more number, how about 49999? Kalau ini jadi 49 gimana? Nggak bisa ya, still 11.500.000. So it has to be 50,000. So we lock the answer. That is the right answer. Yang susah di bagian mana, guys? Lihat nih ya. The easiest way to analyze the question, you need to focus on this, right? To the nearest 100,000, focus on here, this part. And then if minimum, you need to provide the smallest possible number that if you round, you have to round up. 5, right? Ini maksimumnya. Bener gak? Oh, wait. Minimum value-nya. Minimum value to increase become 600,000. Ini naikin ini kan. Kalau ini maximum value-nya that can be achieved if you put another 4 to 5, jadi ya 11.700.000. Okay? So that is the way I usually explain. Any question for this number? Pretty hard, right? A bit complicated, yes? Sure, because no, 9 nggak dihitung dong. Next digit, right? Yeah. Yeah, then increase the number, make it maximum. Kalau 5 nggak boleh, jadi 4, mentoknya berapa? 49999. Okay, a bit complicated, but I think you need to watch the video one more time later on. Okay, I hope everyone can get the idea. I mean, slightly is okay. Completely, I don't think we can have the complete understanding if you just look at one time. Okay, I will repeat later on, and you can repeat the video. Okay, and I'm sending this to you later. Tenang aja guys, jadi dikirim semua file yang penting. Yang susah ya, especially for those that is hard, that are hard, I will give you the Word and the PDF, and you can look at the PDF later on. Okay. Oh yeah, for some of you that might ask when will be the exam, you might check on your parents' web. Okay, it is next week. Yes. Next week. Yes. Again, I will show you, I will tell you that the exam will be not as hard as you think. Why? Because the exam is combination of 3 chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Okay, not very hard, not too hard. Yes. The hardest part is on chapter 2. Okay, I have to admit that. Yep. Okay, let's see. There you go.
Mister, what are we doing?
Sorry?
Just now I was taking a test. antigen.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Oh, chapter 3. I'll record. I'm recording the meeting, Josephine, so you might watch if you left something, some topic. Okay. No. We don't have any exam week. So the exam will be during lessons, right? Regular lessons, one exam at one day. Okay. Okay, continue ya guys. Okay, be quiet please. So we are continuing the next exercise. So look at your book. What page is this? Sorry? 62. Okay, thank you, Brandon. So look at page 62. Number 1. A, B, C, and D. Correct 78.4695 to one decimal place. So where is one decimal place? Here. 5 or 4? Guys. 5, yeah, because the next number is 6. So 78.5. B, whole number. What is whole number? Nearest one. Okay. It is 8 or 9. Why 78? Because it's 4, right? Next digit is 4. That's quite simple. Nearest 100, TH. TH, guys. You have to think of it. I think this is new. Ada TH berarti 2 decimal place. 10, 100. Berarti 6. Jadi 7 or 6. Guys. 100 TH. It means 2 decimal place. 6 or 7 guys yang ini. 7 ya. Oke. TH. TH means 2 decimal place. 2 decimal place. Write it down. Kalau di primary belum ada, ya belajar. 2 decimal place. How about 0.001? Stopnya di sini kan? Okay, be careful. It's wrong. Nearest 0.001. I write the number one more time. You have to stop here, right? 2 decimal places. Sorry, 3 decimal places, 0.001. So, 9, increase gak? Increase. So, jadinya kayak Jacob bilang benar sebenarnya, tapi kurang lengkap. 4, 7, right? Kasih 0, nggak boleh nggak. Okay, because we have to deal with the last decimal place. Sebenarnya kalau tadi yang ditanya, sama aja nggak? Is it the same? I'm asking, is it the same, guys? 2 numbers here. It's same for the value, but different from its accuracy. It's not too accurate. This is the right answer. Okay, so don't write this. Yes. Number 2. Look at what Junwei says. Okay, focus. Junwei says that 8.395 is equal to 8.4 when rounded off to 2 decimal places. Because he thinks that 8.40 is the same as 8.4. Do you agree with him?
Yes, it's the same, but it's asking for the 2 decimal.
Yes. This question, this number has 2 decimal places, right? The 4 and the 0. But in this number, we only have 1 decimal place, which is the right answer.
8.40.
Yeah, 8.40. So Junwei is right for the value, but different from the accuracy. It's not accurate. Okay, so accuracy will plays a huge role in this part. Okay, it has to be accurate. 40 and 0.40 and 0.4 are same in value, different in accuracy. It's not accurate. Akurasinya nggak ada ya, so harus benar yang we have to disagree with him. Okay, and the right answer will be the proper answer 8.40. That's it, guys. Okay, next, guys. So open next page. What page? I forgot. There you go. I give you some time to do this. It's not that hard, but a bit complicated. You might use your calculator in this case. Okay, for those who haven't got the calculator, you might get it next week. Next week exam, you may use your calculator. Okay, I will pause the recording. Coba dibuat dulu. Okay, so let's see how we usually do this. So this is the question that you will need to understand for the rest of your life, guys. Why? Because whenever you get aged, whenever you grow up, you have to pay the monthly payment, right? You harus bayar bulanan listrik, air, apartment, for example, for those who live in apartment, ada lagi maintenance fee, security, we have to pay it monthly. And when you use more, you have to pay more, right? Kalau you pakainya banyak, listriknya boros, listriknya mahal jadinya. So in a household, one month they use 450 kilowatt hour. kWh means kilowatt hour at a rate or a price 0.29 per kilowatt hour. Satunya 0.29. So the total electricity berapa? How do you calculate this? You multiply, right? Satunya you tinggal kali. And the total you add by the water use, you use the water 38 meter cube times 1.17. Get the idea, guys? Ngerti nggak? Siapa yang masih bingung? Calculating the total cost. You harus bayar nih, yang you harus bayar. Total cost, I just write TC. So, you need to use the calculator. Biar gampang. Okay, let's see. How do we use the calculator? My calculator here and your calculator at your place, cuman bedanya display doang. Ini dia punya position sama. Ikutin ya, guys. You have to put the bracket, right? 450, you multiply by 0.29, and then you add with the bracket 38, you multiply by 1.17, and you will get the exact answer. The exact answer here. Okay, this will be the answer. Kan jelek ya, masih over ya, bener gak? Fraction. Cara ganti kalau di calculator di sini, guys, SD. Okay, in between above AC and delete, del and AC, di atasnya ada SD ya. Yang ada calculator lihat, yang kecil tulisannya SD, right down. 174.96. Di Harvard punya nggak bisa. But is this the question ask you to find the answer that is satisfied? What is the question? There you go, nearest dollar. 174 or 175? 175. Yes, that's very obvious, yeah. 9 increase. Right, so this will be your answer. Okay, next. We are learning about the new topic. Ini kan masih sec 1, bukan, no, primary 6. So we're gonna go for sec 1 topic about the significant figures. Ini susah, so listen carefully. Okay, so significant figures in Indonesia, I think it is more easily to understand. Angka yang penting, ya. Figures means angka, significant penting. Yang penting, yang kepake yang mana? Okay, so let me show you how to do. We have some rules for identifying digits which are significant. But I want to break the rule. I will make it more easily for you to understand. If you look at the 5 rules, you have to understand 5, then you can do it, right? Again, I'm not I'm not breaking any rules, but I try to make it more simple. Okay, listen. So there are some numbers that are significant and not significant. Ada dua jenis angka ya. Yang pertama significant, yang kedua not significant. Non significant. Penting sama yang nggak penting. Oke? Listen very carefully. All non-zero numbers. What is non-zero number? What is non-zero? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Not zero ya. All non-zero, which is 1 until 9, considered as significant. Oke. Ya ini significant. Listen ya. Yang paling susah zeronya. So wait, I need to put it in a proper position a bit further. Okay, again, all non-zero are significant. Semua angka 1 until 9 itu significant. Dengar ya, fokus ya. Rule number 1 itu. Okay. And then, all zero numbers. Nah, ini ada kategorinya. Zero numbers, angka yang ada nolnya, zero digits ya. Zero digits, dia ada di tengah-tengah, ada 3. Okay. If it is on the left, if it is in the middle, or in between, and it is on the right. Okay. So if zero on the left is considered as not significant. Kok bisa? Nggak tahu. You hafalin aja. Ya. Just memorize. This is the memorization. We have the rule. If zero digits in the middle are significant. If zero on the right, depend. Ada 2 condition lagi. Ya. When it is in a whole number, wait, sini aja. Whole number, and when it is a decimal, on a decimal place. So, if zero digits on the right on a decimal place, it is considered as a significant figure. If a whole number, non-significant, bisa significant, bisa non-significant. Kok bisa? Ini guys. Ini aturannya ya guys, the rule. Again, if you ask me why, I don't know. Okay. It might be decimal. If it is decimal, sorry, zero digit right di kanan ya. Nanti kita coba lihat cara pakainya. If it is whole number, it can be non-significant and significant. Depend on the type. Oke, I bintangin ya. Ini yang paling susah nih guys. Okay, so it depends on how the number is estimated. On how the number are rounded. Okay, you catat dulu semuanya. Okay, everything has to be written properly. Okay, catat dulu. And then we can try to focus on the questions later on. So this is the rules of significant figures that you need to memorize and you need to put on. But again, during this time, you cannot directly memorize this formula. Just look at your book and look at your notes. We try to deal with some questions regarding to these significant figures. Let's see. Semua lihat ya, nggak ada yang bengong. State the number of significant figures in each of the following number. How many significant figures we have on number A? Question A. 5 significant figures nggak? Hello, according to the formula? Why? Yes, because it is a non-zero digit. 6, significant figure also. 0 in the middle. Lihat rule-nya. 0 in the middle. Is it significant figure? Yes. So 3. That's all, guys. Gitu doang. Now, 1.099. Significant figure? Significant figure? Significant figure? 0 in the middle? Yes. So 4 significant figures. Gampang banget ya. How about this? Semua, right? 0 in the middle calculated as a significant figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it? Easy peasy, right? 1, 2, 3, 0. Every 0 is in the middle, right? Ada di antara ya, di tengah-tengahnya non-zero digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Understand, guys? Next. Coba lihat next-nya ya. Rule 3, cuekin aja, ini aja. There you go. Yang ini, nah udah mulai complicated, guys. 1, significant figures. Kita cek yang dari yang gampang aja. 0 on the left, is it significant or not? Look at the rule. Not, cross aja. 0 on the right side. Decimal kan dia ya. So significant figures. 2 significant figures, right? Simple nggak? Just follow the rule. We have the handbook, the manual that you read just now. 0.500. 0 on the left? No. 5, of course. Decimal. Decimal pasti ya. Okay, next. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 in the middle, yes. 0 on the decimal, yes. 6 significant figures. Next. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Everything is calculated as a significant figures. Now, kita lihat. Yang tadi ya, pertanyaannya mirip ya. A line segment is measured using 2 different instruments and its length is found to be 4.1 and 4.10. Which is more accurate? Mana yang lebih accurate? 4.1 or 4.10 is more accurate? Same value, but which is more accurate? 10. Why? That's it. And one more answer. The most logical answer is more significant figures. Right? So more significant figures means more accurate. How many significant figures on 4.1? 2. Oh, ini berapa? 3, right? 0 on decimal also. So more significant figures, more accurate. They are connected, interconnected. Yes? Later. Any questions so far for the part 2, number 2? No, yeah. So more significant figures means more accurate. Some more questions? There you go. State the number of significant figures in each of the following. Okay, let's see. Here. 0 on the left, is it significant figure? No, no. Yeah. Yes, yes. 2. Good question. Ini kan decimal, kok tetap nggak dihitung decimal? Kok nggak dihitung significant? Because it is 0 on the left. Sorry? No, on the left. And all zeros of that is on the left. Yeah. 0 on the left, right? Kalau in the middle di sini. There you go. Ya. Kalau ini yang middle. Get it? Okay. So how about this?
Mister, in the middle, you mean in the middle of two
Non-zero.
non-zero
Yeah, that's right,
numbers.
Josephine. So how about this? No? Yes, yes, yes. Three significant figures. What this? Why? Ini kan decimal. Again, it's on the left. Yeah, left is not considered as a significant figure. Okay, how about the? No? 4. Easy peasy, right? Lebih gampang dari yang kemarin. Very, very simple. And I hope every one of you might do this best. Might answer this or can answer this question easily. Okay. Next. Last part. This one. So we almost consider all rules, right? There you go. State the number of significant figures in each of the following numbers. 0 on the right, which is whole number, right? It might be or might not be. To the nearest 10. So coba you lihat ya. Kalau nearest 10, berarti di sini kan stopnya kan? Benar nggak? Either 3,800 or 3,810, right? So this is a significant figure. Ini sini, ya. So how many? 3 significant figures because it is nearest 10. So ini dibuang, nggak usah. Siapa yang masih belum ngerti? Wow, semuanya ngerti, surprisingly. Yakin? Oke. I nggak yakin you ngerti. I doubt that all of you understand. So let me show you one more time. To the nearest 10. So nearest 10. Di sini kan? Ini tetap dihitung considered as a significant figure. So this of course, yes, and this is also considered as a significant figure, but the 0 on the right is not. Ini tetap dihitung 0 on the right-nya. Kok bisa? Nearest 10. Look at the idea. So 3 significant figure. B. To the nearest kilometer. So nearest kilometer di mana? Di sini ya. So stop sampai sini significant semua. 5. Nah, yang ini agak susah ya. C. Nearest 10,000. 10,000 di sini kan? That's it. Kevin bisa tuh. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. 2 significant figures. Look at the arrow that I put. The red arrow. Lihat ya red arrow-nya ya. 10 di sini ya. You lihat, yang arrow itu significant figures. Sisa ke kiri significant, sisa ke kanan not significant. Get the idea, Kevin? Yes, at the left, ya. I don't recommend you to say left, to say front or back. Left or right, that's better. Kalau front, depannya yang mana? Oke, ask Kevin. 3 in front of or at back? 3 ini di depan atau di belakang? Front. Kalau di belakang bisa nggak ngomong ini di belakang? Bisa juga, susah kan? Ya, ini depannya mau sini, boleh dong depannya. Lihatnya kan ke situ tulisnya. So ini front. Ada yang bilang ini front juga. Agak complicated ya guys, so better left or right. Okay, that's better. Left udah pasti, left, right. Okay, good question, Kevin. And now the lesson ends today. I'll send you the file, everything here. Please watch the video later on. Repeat if you think that you need to repeat. Some of the questions are done. Rounding, ini coba yuk. Kita round off to 2 significant figure ya. Satu lagi deh. One more. Yes? Yang tadi. Yang depend kan, yang depend on how the rounding. Coba ya guys, ini dulu ya. Okay, you round into 2 significant figures. Berarti stopnya di mana? Di sini kan? Oke. Okay. So, increase nggak? Halo guys. Lagi ya, lagi. Two significant figures. So it has to stop here, right? So dia either 89,000, 8,900 or 9,000. Yang mana yang dekat? 9,000. Okay. But the zero itu taruh di sini atas. This is still considered as a significant figure. So this is yes, yes, no, 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 ya. So kasih centang aja, kasih tick ya biar enak. So it is 9,000. Okay, next. To four significant figures. Yang ini udah pasti ya, zero on the left, significant nggak? No, so no, no, no. Start from 4. Stopnya di sini guys. Berarti gimana? Naik gak? Naik ya? Kan 5, right? 2, 0, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, you need to think slowly. Don't think too fast about this. Susah. Next, 3 significant figures, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, right? You naikin nggak nih? Jadi apa? Dan, right? Kenapa nggak boleh ada zero lagi di sini? 3, kalau ini udah jadi 4 kan? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to put like this. Increase lagi. Ribet itunya ya, increasingnya ya. And you have to maintain 3 significant figures. Okay guys, any questions so far? Oh, it's complicated guys. So again, at home, di rumah nanti, you coba kerjain lagi pelan-pelan. Ya. Masih banyak nih guys. Okay. And then next meeting tomorrow, I think tomorrow or next week. Tomorrow or next 2 days. Tomorrow ya. We do the rounding and truncation errors. And then next for easiest one. This is easier than what you learned today. Okay, lebih gampang kok, tenang aja. And then you try to do estimation without calculator. Kita pakai rules yang gampang. Gampang banget nih guys. You harus ngerti logiknya dulu. Oke, ada rupiah di sini. Bla 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 bla, lanjut nanti aja. Oke, I think we are done for today.